Hi everyone and welcome to the latest episode of JMC Jams. This should be season 1, episode 4, I think. And what we're going to do today is talk to one of our student organizations here in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. We've got 3 members from the board. They're going to talk about just the kind of cool stuff that happens in the Spartan Advertising Club. I'm John De La Cruz, as I'm sure you know by now, hopefully, the school director. And I'm going to be talking to Michelle and Monica and Simon, who are leading the way with Spartan Ad Club this year. As you can see from the artwork in the background, it seems to be like a snowy New York scene, and that's intentional. And that's where I'm hoping to start today by talking about possibly lots of the best thing really that Ad Club does, which is the annual New York trip, right, you guys?
Yeah.
So let's just go down the table and tell me a little bit more about what the New York trip does, what it is, when you're going, and how we can get students to go and join you.
I think, Monica, if you want to start, I think you're more well-versed in the New York trip.
I can start. So basically, the New York trip, Ad Club goes every year to New York to visit different advertising agencies, learn what they're all about, and make some good connections with the people there, as well as just spend our time enjoying the city of New York, but mostly just making those connections with ad agencies. I went 2 years ago, so that was the 2022 trip, and we went to agencies like Havas, Critical Mass, as well as Dentsu, the One Club for Creativity, and we got to meet all the people there, hear what they're all about, hear their programs for young advertising professionals, and it was a really cool experience.
Mm-hmm. And Michelle, you've not been? Are you going this year?
Yes, I plan on going this year. I have not gone before, but I'm really excited to go tour agencies in person because that's something I haven't had the opportunity to do. So.
Right, and I'm saying this year, I mean this academic year, of course, because you go in February, don't you, Simon?
Yes, we do. We go in February, and I am not sure if I'm going this year, but I definitely want to go before I finish my time here at college.
Okay, and that's kind of the message that I always hear advertising students say is, I'm going to save up for this, and I'm going to go once. I know some students have gone twice, some even 3 times, actually. I may be making the 3 times up, but anyway, that's something that could be good, couldn't it? But definitely go at least once if you can. If you're an advertising major, it's gold. You know, I mean, you're getting to experience the world of advertising in its capital, really. It still is very much the creative hub here in the US. And I got the snowy scene because you go in February, right?
Yep.
Is that good or is it bad?
It's good. I did see it snow last time I was there. Me and my friend went to a Broadway show, and then we came out, and it was snowing outside, so it was really cool to see New York in that time. But people just have to pack a lot more layers, very different than California.
Yeah, it's a good time of year to go. You know, just as an FYI, the reason that it's in February and the weather can be changeable is because we get the best price for you guys. So I'm not going there anymore, even though I am going to miss it. Who's taking you?
I can say it. Our new professor, Belina Moreno, is taking us this year, and she has a lot of really cool agencies lined up. I think one of the new ones we're going to is TBWA, which I'm very excited for.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we have our roster of agencies, but then we've got others that come in and then don't appear for another year and then come back into the fold. That's really good. And Valena's great to be leading this because she enjoys travel. We're going to be talking to her in another episode about our study abroad program, where she's leading a group over to Seville in Spain. So that's kind of fun as well. Different temperatures, though, I can tell you. And so, I mean, that's a great experience, right? Going and visiting agencies and so on. Do you guys in Ad Club do other agency visits?
Yeah, we're actually doing one tomorrow. That's Local Color, right?
Yeah.
And we're just going to walk over there and take a tour. So that's our first one of the semester.
So that's here in San Jose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you go to San Francisco as well?
Yes, last year I know we went to Weber's Shatwick in San Francisco. I believe, did Simon, you go to that?
I didn't go to that one, but I wish I did.
Fair enough.
Okay, and yeah, I mean the opportunities are there to go and do that, but you do more than just visit agencies, don't you? I mean, Simon, what other activities do you do?
Well, we do just about everything advertising related. We do guest speakers come in and talk. We've got Joey Lopez coming pretty soon.
Who's Joey? Who's he?
Would one of you care to explain?
I can explain.
Okay.
He's an alumni of SJSU and a former Ad Club president. And currently he is the, I'm not sure if it's global marketing manager or like US marketing manager of Lexar, which is a camera company. So he manages an entire marketing team over there. So he's going to talk about his role and what paths like ad students can take like post-grad. And he's a great resource to the club because I think he's been coming every year for the past 3 years now.
That's great, isn't it? I mean, keeping in touch with alumni.
Yeah.
Anything else that you do, Simon?
Well, I mean, we also, we're trying to partner with other clubs a bit. I don't know if we have anything lined up for this semester, but, and we do creative activities. Sometimes we've done trivia. We did a trivia night a couple weeks ago. That was awesome. And yeah, anything else you guys want to mention?
Yeah, we're doing a networking meeting, kind of talking about how to utilize LinkedIn, how to have a professional connection and not lose that connection. And yeah, we're doing just kind of more fun socials this semester too, and making sure everyone feels welcome in the club and like bonding exercises, stuff like that. Yeah.
And you mentioned networking with other clubs there as well. I know that you do things with the Adobe Student Ambassadors.
Right.
Anybody else that maybe could benefit from the Ad Club?
I'd say this year especially PR majors could benefit because our current PR SSA is inactive this year, so inviting them in on the club, as well as we always have a diverse group of like different majors coming in, lots of marketing and business people who want to get into like UI UX, just
Graphic design.
Yeah, master's students are coming in a lot more.
Yeah.
That's good. We want to see those numbers growing, don't we? Because you know, it's not just something that sits here alone in San Jose State. Ad Club is the student chapter of the American Advertising Federation. And that gives you benefits, doesn't it, as well? What can you do with that membership?
Well, I know the membership does give you access to a job board to apply to for potential internships. It's also a gateway to the NSAC, which is more so done in the agency class, but knowing about it's really well as just connecting you with a network of people from, you know, the Bay Area and all around.
So the NSAC is the National Student Advertising Competition, where we pit ourselves against Berkeley and other schools in the area, as far as Reno, right? So. But there's other things as well. Don't forget the Addies, guys. You know?
Yeah.
Who's been active with the Addies?
Well, I know I'm going to be active next year, like next, is it January? I'm definitely submitting stuff. So excited about that.
Yeah, I've been looking into it, but I'm not sure what to submit yet. Yeah.
So, I mean, again, because we're talking about this, but obviously we want to inform other students across the school and whoever may be listening. I don't know if anybody listens, but I'm sure somebody does. So the Addies is the open call for the open call competition where you submit work that you've done in the previous academic year or the previous calendar year. Actually, it's from January to December, and so that gives you a lot of scope for any work that you're particularly proud of to submit it and see if you win. We've had students who've gone all the way through to the national competition just on the back of something they did in a junior level class. So it's just an amazing opportunity. So, and this is everything that like the Ad Club does. They give you opportunities to network, to create community, would you say?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah. Our social media is active.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything planned social media wise?
Well, I mean, we are just, pretty much advertising our future events, and we're also keeping people up to date with internships and opportunities that may come around for advertising students and other majors related to the field. So I guess, yeah, something we want to do on social media is just make sure people know what's going on in the ad industry around here.
So you got you got your Instagram, you got your TikTok. I want to say
We're mostly just active on Instagram.
Just
to be
Instagram.
honest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys need to get something going on TikTok as well,
Yeah.
right?
Potentially.
Maybe we should.
We're pushing for more Instagram Reels and finding a way to integrate that, as
Yeah.
well as potentially reviving our LinkedIn.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
keep it simple, but keep it business orientated too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's good. At the end of this conversation, maybe you can share, like, what the Instagram is. I think it's just Spartan Ad Club, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
Spartan Ad
Spartan
Club on
Ad
Instagram.
Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow us.
Right. So there you go. You know, you got it there. So what else do you think you can tell people to get them motivated to join you? Tell us about your meeting times. It's not like you're not meeting at weird times, are you? It's kind of convenient for everyone.
Yeah, I would say we're switching off Wednesdays and Thursdays every other week so that the people who can't make Wednesday times can come to Thursday and vice versa. So Wednesday 6 p.m. to 7, and then the next week it'd be Thursday 6 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so it's been. I feel like we've had a good turnout so far with the switch. Everyone can kind of come. Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any kind of dues? Do you have to pay?
Yeah, we just closed out our membership form, so the dues were either you pay $20 to Spartan Ad Club or you get your AAF membership through them for $55 for the year. And we just closed out our membership forms very successfully.
Mm-hmm. How many people are we at?
About 25.
25. That's a
Yeah.
good number.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially coming back, after COVID. I know we keep saying coming back after COVID, but
Right.
we still are in a way,
Yeah.
right? So it's good to start seeing people motivated. Now, even though you've closed out the membership, you can still go along, right?
Yeah, you can still come along, pay your membership dues, and be a part of the club, get your weekly emails. Yeah.
That's good. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy New York. It's certainly going to be a good experience, right?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Is there anything you want to say to people in the school, any students in the school, about why they should join?
Yeah, I would say if you're feeling confused about your major, if you want to kind of be in a community that celebrates creativity, the Ad Club is for you. And it's definitely a place to come and also make friends.
Yeah. I'd say Ad Club is a uniquely excellent opportunity for ad students because a lot of majors have their own clubs, but the Ad Club is a really close-knit community. Like we've only got 25 or so people plus execs. So it's a great place to get to know other people in your major and network.
And you're all ad majors.
Yeah, all three of us are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
We're all ad majors, but there's a lot of like PR majors, marketing majors,
Yeah,
and et cetera in the club.
designers.
Yeah. Which is great. We want to keep it open like that to all of our related fields because we're just one big group of creative people kind
Yeah.
of
Exactly.
just making
Yeah.
stuff happen, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. Well, we're going to close it there, you guys. Thanks so much for coming along and talking a bit about the club. And if anybody wants to join, then 6 o'clock on a Wednesday or a Thursday in DBH
117.
117. So just come along and say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget, New York can only be made possible for you if you're in the Ad Club. So
Right.
there you go. Okay, well, thank you so much. The next episode, we're going to be talking to Valen, who you guys mentioned, and we'll talk about her trip, her faculty-led program to Seville, which is going to be an absolutely amazing experience next summer. So I hope you tune in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.